Carr to throw, looking in the middle. Now does throw, looking deep, and is looking for Olave on the far side. And that is a catch at the 1 yard line as Olave makes the catch going to the ground.
You just made a big play.
Welcome back to the Insiders. Omar Ruiz joining the show, and our guest, you just saw him making some very nice plays on the field. Saints receiver Chris Olave, fresh off the practice field today. Chris, before we really get started, I want to ask you, I know you wore the non-contact jersey for part of practice today, but you participated fully. So tell me how that shoulder's doing.
I'm doing good. I'm just rehabbing right now. A little tweak, but just rehabbing, like I said, and still out there for every rep. So none to overthink about it.
A few days ago, Dennis Allen said, you're going into your third season. They have very high expectations for you. And he said they want to get a lot more out of you. You've had two 1,000-yard seasons in your first two seasons. So where do you think your game can grow?
Really everywhere, just going into this offseason, knowing that I'm they believe me as receiver one, and I'm excited to get to work, but just trying to take that next step forward and trying to go from a good player to an elite player. So just trying to be consistent every day and put in the work to be able to be one of the top receivers in the game.
And Chris, as a team, you guys won 7 games your rookie year, 9 games last year, just missed out on a playoff spot, just missed out on the NFC South Division title by tiebreakers. Dennis Allen said today he doesn't care what outside expectations are, but what are your guys' expectations inside the building?
The standard is always high. The expectation is always high. First 2 years, we didn't live up to those. But like I said, the standard in the building, the expectation in the building is always make the playoffs and do some work in the playoffs. So this year we holding ourselves accountable every day and trying to stay consistent with that. So it always starts around this time to be able to shine in December and January and February. So I'm excited we're putting the work in now.
Certainly late last season, it seemed like you and Derek Carr really started clicking. I wonder where that relationship is now. And now with a new offensive coordinator in Clint Kubiak, how is the offense coming together so far?
It brings a real dynamic offense, a lot of different plays, a lot of different schemes, a lot of different styles to the Saints. So I'm excited to be able to play in that West Coast offense. But he brings a different thing to us, and I'm excited to be able to work with him. It's been real well in OTAs, and we're getting to work, and we're starting off real good. So picking up the plays and doing all that, we're doing that stuff right now. So when it comes to the season, we're all ready.
And you and Rashid Shaheed came into the league together in 2022. You're both from the San Diego area. What kind of connection do you guys have, and how can you guys help together elevate each other in the 24 season?
Like you said, we come from the same background, same city. We was always rooting for each other. We took different routes in college. He went to Weber State, I went to Ohio State. So it was cool to be able to come back together for the Saints. When I seen him first, when he got here, I was excited to be able to work with him, but I didn't know he was that good as a receiver. So I always told him he was going to be an elite receiver, and this year is going to show a lot. So I'm excited to work with him. It's fun. He's fun to play with. Electric speed. He's a playmaker, a game changer. So I'm excited to work with him and play alongside him.
All right, I got to ask you about another Ohio State receiver. Marvin Harrison Jr. is about to start his NFL career. I wonder if you've given him any advice, or if you would give him any advice, what would you tell him about being an NFL receiver?
Marvin been a pro since his freshman year, so I just told him to keep being him, stay humble, keep God first. He's the expectation, and he went 4th overall for a reason. He's going to have a great year, and I'm excited to be able to watch him. I know we play him in the preseason, so I know I'm going to be excited to watch him.
Well, Chris, we're all going to be excited to watch you. Thank you so much for joining us here on The Insiders. Lots of luck this season, and enjoy your off season.
But yeah, appreciate you for having me on here.